Have you ever stopped to think that sometimes the loneliness you feel is not a mistake or a failure, but a place where God has chosen to put you for a reason that only He understands? I know this may sound strange, perhaps even painful, but today I want to invite you to look at this absence that surrounds you as a fertile land where God plants something very special. It's not because you are less loved or less capable that you walk without a husband by your side. It's because He has chosen you for something that goes far beyond what any relationship could offer you. My name is Walter, and I really want to talk with you all about this topic. Many times we get lost in the noise of the world, in comparisons, and in the demands that make us believe that life only has value if we are accompanied. But let me tell you something you might not have heard so clearly. What you carry within you is greater than any external company. This solitary journey that today seems like a burden is, in fact, the path that God has laid out for you to strengthen yourself, for you to discover the incredible woman He has already called you to be. While the world desperately rushes to find someone to fill their emptiness, you are learning that the only love that never fails comes from above. Every night you sleep without answers. Every prayer you make without knowing if it will be heard. Every silence you hold like a shield. All of this is not in vain. God is shaping you, not so that you settle for less, but so that you understand that even alone, you are complete in Him. I know that sometimes the silence hurts. I know there are days when your heart aches and you want quick answers. But I want you to hear this message with an open heart. You are not forgotten. You are being prepared. And this wait that seems never-ending is, in fact, the space that God created to fill you with something that no one else could give you. So stay with me until the end of this video, because I am going to show you how this journey of silence and waiting is not a punishment, but care. And if this word speaks to you, subscribe to the channel. Here you will find more than just advice. You will find a path of faith that honors who you already are, because you, chosen woman, are never alone. You have been set apart, not forgotten. When people look at you and see the woman who walks alone, many of them only see a part of your story. They think that loneliness is a synonym for failure, but they don't know that, in fact, you are where God wants you to be. He does not make mistakes when He chooses to separate someone from the noise and the expectations of others. Your silence is not an empty echo, but an intimate conversation with the one who matters most. This separation does not diminish who you are. It makes flourish what was hidden. While everyone is rushing to find company to fill the emptiness, you are being cared for. God does not want you to accept anything just to avoid feeling alone. He wants you to understand that you were made for something greater. This choice to walk without a husband is not negligence. It is strategy. He is preparing you for something that requires courage and a heart that trusts even when it doesn't understand everything. God knows what He is doing even when the world insists that you should have someone. You are not forgotten. You are being kept safe. While the world does not understand what you carry, God knows exactly who you are. And He is with you every step of the way, even when no one else is around. This separation has purpose. You have been set apart to shine in a way that only those who carry light from within can. You are the living proof that God does not need a crowd to perform a miracle. He only needs someone willing to listen and follow. even when the path seems long. The strength that comes from this loneliness is not a common strength. It is the strength of one who trusts in the invisible, of one who refuses to accept less than what they were called to live. Every step you take, even alone, is seen and kept by Him. Do not let the opinion of others make you doubt your worth. They do not know what you carry, but God does. He set you apart because He wants to use you in a way that no one else could imagine. So take a deep breath and remember, you are not alone because you have failed. You are alone because you were chosen for something that goes beyond any human expectation. This journey is sacred and has a purpose that will be revealed in due time. Understand that silence is not empty, it is preparation. The silence that surrounds you is not a punishment or a space where nothing happens. It is, in fact, a fertile field where God plants the seeds that will bloom at the right time. While the world distracts itself with noise and meaningless voices, you are being called to hear only the one who truly matters. This silence may seem heavy on some days, almost like an echo that insists on returning. But it is not there to hurt you, it is there to teach you. It is in this silence that you begin to notice the things that would go unnoticed in the noise. When everything around seems still, God is working within you. He is shaping your mind and your heart so that you are ready for what He has prepared. In this space of silence, you discover who you really are and what you are ready to carry. Many times, we think that silence is a sign that God has forgotten us. But He never forgets those He loves. He just knows that some transformations happen out of the world's sight. It is in silence that He heals the wounds that you didn't even know were there. Every prayer you make in silence, every tear you let fall in the darkness of your room, every breath that seems heavy, all of this is being gathered by Him. He does not despise anything that you offer with a sincere heart. While you wait, He fills your heart with discernment. He shows you that faith does not depend on immediate answers, but on trust. He strengthens your hope and helps you see beyond what is in front of you. And even if no one else notices what is happening, you will feel it. You will feel the peace that slowly wells up. You will feel the courage that grows quietly. You will realize that this silence is not making you weaker, but stronger. God uses silence to teach you to depend on Him and not on what others say, to show you that you are enough, even without easy answers, to give you the assurance that every step you take in faith counts for something greater. While the world rushes to fill every second with noise, you learn to quiet yourself. You learn to understand that sometimes the greatest strength lies in being silent and letting God speak. This is the place where you find clarity, where you discover what truly matters. And when you realize that silence is not empty, but full of His presence, you will see that you have never been alone. You will see that every second of waiting has purpose and every pause has meaning. This silence is your meeting place with God, and He never wastes a meeting. As the truth is that your presence disturbs because it is light. Sometimes you don't even fully understand why some people feel uncomfortable around you. It's not anything you do on purpose. It's something that simply is part of who you are. Your presence brings a calm that the world has long forgotten how to feel. A light that doesn't need spotlights to shine. Some people can't stand this because your tranquility exposes the rush and despair of those who live running to fill the void. While many accept any company just to avoid feeling lonely, you have decided that your peace is invaluable. You chose to walk slowly, even when the world says you should run. This choice to remain silent, to wait on God, and to not settle for anything less disturbs others. It disturbs them because it reveals that a woman's strength does not depend on who is beside her, but on who is within her. You carry this strength and don't always realize it. People feel it even if they don't say anything. They see that you don't need long explanations, that your gaze speaks more than many words. This light you carry comes from within, from a heart that knows there is something greater taking care of every detail. When you enter a place, the environment changes, not because you want to draw attention, but because you carry peace. Your presence reminds others that there is a different path, a way of living that isn't sold for crumbs of attention. This unsettles those who are not used to seeing someone so whole. And there is nothing wrong with that. You don't need to dim your light to fit into the world of those who refuse to see. Your strength is not aggressive, but it is also not fragile. It is firm, built in the silence of your prayers and in the rest that only those who trust in God can have. This choice to walk alone is not an escape. It is a testimony. It shows that you prefer the silence that heals over the noise that hurts. It shows that you value your story, even if no one else understands it. This stance scares those who have not yet discovered that there is life beyond the fear of being alone. Every step you take, every smile you maintain, even without answers, every refusal to accept less than you deserve, all of this reflects a light that does not depend on words. This light comes from a place that the world does not understand, but respects. It shows that you know who you are, even when everyone tries to convince you otherwise. Don't expect everyone to applaud. Not everyone is ready to deal with someone who doesn't bend to what is fashionable. But stay strong, because what you carry is worth much more than any fleeting approval. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. Your life is proof enough. And when you feel tired, remember that this light you have does not come from you. It comes from God. He chose you to shine like this without apologizing for being different. Your presence is a sign that there is a greater purpose guiding each step, even when you yourself don't understand everything. So, do not extinguish this light. Do not hide what makes you unique. Every silence of yours, every decision not to conform, every choice to wait, all of this shows that you are strong in a way that the world cannot measure. This strength will inspire other women and, more importantly, will honor those who called you to walk this way. Those who carry this light know that they don't need approval to go forward. You are already chosen, and no one can change that. So God doesn't need a crowd to use you. Some people think that to be an instrument of God, you need to be in the spotlight with crowds applauding. They believe that only those who preach to many have a true calling. But the truth is that God is not limited to stages or crowds. He uses those who are available, who say yes in silence and in secret. He does not choose who speaks the loudest, but who listens the deepest, who understands that every act of love, every word of comfort, every firm hug has the power to change lives. Even if no one sees, He sees. Even if it seems small, He transforms it into something great. You do not need a pulpit to be used by God. Your life is already an altar where He operates. Every time you choose to remain silent instead of arguing, every time you offer a sincere smile, every time you pray in secret, all of this is seed that He plants through you. Often, people will not understand what you do. They may think it doesn't make a difference, that it's too small to matter. But God sees what is behind every action. He knows the value of a heart that serves without expecting applause. He honors those who obey even when no one else notices. There is power in those who serve in secret. There is value in those who love without expecting anything in return. This is the kind of service that God values the most because it comes from a heart that understands that the purpose is not in being seen, but in making a difference. Your advice given at the right moment, even if it seems simple, can be the answer to someone's prayer. Your silent prayer can open doors you can't even imagine. Your daily care, your acts of kindness, your words that lift up those who are down, all of this carries immense weight in heaven. God uses everything. He transforms every detail into testimony. Every step of faith you take, even without an audience, is a story He writes. And you are part of that story, even if no one applauds. Don't be fooled into thinking you need to be known to be used. You are already known by the one who matters most, and He uses those who make themselves available, who say, "Lord, I am here," even if no one else listens. Your life is already a living sermon. It doesn't need a microphone or a crowd. It needs a heart ready to love, serve, and wait. So, don't be discouraged if no one seems to notice what you do. Remember that God never misses a detail. Every silence of yours is a prayer. Every choice you make to love instead of judge is a seed, and He makes what you plant bloom, even when you don't see it. This is the beauty of being used by God. It doesn't depend on a stage, but on surrender. Your simple life, your quiet faith, your daily gestures, all of this is a tool in His hands. You are an instrument of heaven, even if the world doesn't notice, and that is enough for Him. I know that being alone is often seen as a sign of lack, emptiness, or something missing in life, but the truth is that loneliness is not synonymous with neediness. It can actually be a space of fullness, a place where you have learned to love in a way that few understand. When you are alone, it doesn't mean that you don't know how to love. On the contrary, it means that you have learned to love yourself first. You have learned to value yourself, to recognize your own strength, and to trust in that greater love that comes from God. This is a love that fills everything and does not depend on anyone but Him. Being alone is an invitation to dive within yourself and find an entire world there, a place where you are enough, where the presence of God fills you with purpose and meaning. It is a fullness that cannot be explained, only felt in the silence of the heart. This love that you cultivate first for yourself and for God gives you a solid foundation. When you are complete, you do not accept less than you deserve. You do not settle for anything just to avoid feeling lonely. You know the value of what you have inside, and you do not give that up. And this fullness is a beacon for those who are lost. When you walk with this self-love and this deep faith, your life becomes an example. You show that it is possible to be happy and fulfilled even without following what society expects. You prove that what matters is being at peace with yourself. Do not let anyone make you feel that something is missing in you for being alone. What some lack is precisely the ability to find the fullness that you have already discovered. Your journey, even if silent, is full of meaning. You may sleep alone, yes, but you are never empty. Your soul is full of His presence, which never abandons you, and that is what truly matters. This fullness strengthens you and prepares you for everything that God has in store for you. So, stand firm, loving yourself and trusting in the love that comes from above. This is the true strength that no one can take away. And this is how you become a whole woman, ready to be used and blessed in the most beautiful way possible. The right time is not yours, it is God's. Sometimes we look at the clock of life and ask ourselves, why hasn't someone arrived to walk with me yet? This doubt is natural and can even hurt the heart. But the answer to this wait is not in your time. It's in God's timing. He does not rush or delay beyond what is necessary. Every moment you live now is preparing something greater than you can imagine. This wait is not a pause. It is a process of construction. You are not stagnant, even if it seems that way. God is working in you, shaping every part of your being. He is removing what is unnecessary and molding what needs to be strong for what is to come. Sometimes, what seems like a delay is, in fact, His care to ensure you are ready to receive what is truly worthwhile, to live something that fills your soul and not just your time. Anyone shaped by God never lacks purpose. Every phase has its value, even when it's hard to understand. Every moment of waiting is full of meaning because He is preparing your best. You may not see it now, but everything is happening behind the scenes of your life. And when the right time comes, you will recognize that it was worth waiting. This is proof that God cares about every detail, including the timing of our achievements and relationships. He knows what is best for you and never fails. So, while the wait is happening, stay strong. Continue growing, loving yourself, and trusting that His timing is perfect. Do not compare your timing with others because your path is unique. Trust that what God has for you is coming at the right time. And that time will be much more beautiful because He Himself will have prepared every step. You are not alone on this journey. God is with you in every moment, working for you to become exactly who He wants you to be. His timing is always the best timing, and you deserve to wait for something that is truly worth it. Your story is a living sermon. Sometimes it seems like no one is seeing what you're going through, what you feel, or how hard you fight to keep your faith even when everything seems uncertain. But know that your life is already a sermon, a silent testimony that speaks louder than any word spoken in public. Every day that you choose faith over despair, every morning you rise even without having all the answers, you are showing the world a strength that cannot be explained. You are being used by God even if no one else notices. Your journey, with its ups and downs, your internal struggles and quiet victories, is an example for those who have eyes to see. You are being shaped and honored by God for something much greater than you can imagine. Sometimes what you are experiencing may feel lonely, but it is in that silence that the greatest sermon happens. Because the faith you keep alive in your heart is a light that reaches other lives without you needing to say anything. Your testimony does not depend on an audience, applause, or human recognition. It depends on what God is doing in you. He sees every step you take, every moment of surrender, and every choice for Him. When you understand this, you will realize that your story has power, that it serves to inspire other women who are walking the same path, who face the same silence and the same weight. Your life is a living message of hope, strength, and love that does not need words to be heard. And that is the greatest mission you can fulfill, to be an example of faith that transforms lives. You're not alone. You're the chosen one. So never allow the judgments or suspicious looks of those who do not understand your journey to make you doubt your worth. The world may see only loneliness, but heaven sees strength. What seems empty to others is fullness to God. The world may not understand your silences, your choices, the way you stand firm even when everything around you seems to be collapsing. But God understands every tear, every silent prayer, every moment of waiting. You have been set apart for something special, and this separation is not punishment. It is care. It is the clear sign that you are being prepared to fulfill a purpose that only you can accomplish. Now tell me, which part of this message touched your heart the most? Share it with me in the comments, because your story has the power to strengthen other women who are on the same journey. When you speak about your experience, you help create a support network that makes all the difference. Stay strong, confident, and open to receiving everything that God has prepared for you. Your story is just beginning, and I will be here to walk alongside you every step of this journey.